Hey guys, I'm with my man Lewis over here. We finished up his session. The reason why I'm doing this is to help others out there, right? So I'm just gonna ask him a series of questions, usually a lot of the questions that I get, and hopefully, this will help somebody out there. So, how has the journey been for you?
Oh, excellent. I thought it was going to be a little bit more painful, but it really wasn't. If you got a tattoo, it's less pain than that. So that's all I got to say is just different positions. The pain's in your head instead of your arms or back, but it's not that bad at all.
Gotcha. There are a lot of people that usually worry about, they see pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, all over the place, and they question, why is this really real? What do you have to tell those people?
I've been wearing a hat since I was in my mid to late 20s. I'm 44 years old. I showed up this weekend to my mom's house for the first time in about 20 years without a hat. It was a birthday, and they were all in shock. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't tell them till like 20 minutes later that it was a tattoo. At first, I told them, "Oh yeah, I've been using Rogaine or Keeps or something like that," just to see what they were gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And then like 20 minutes later, I told them, "Hey, it's a tattoo," and they were just like, "This thing looks legit. It looks like it's your hair." And the way Enoch blends it in with my real hair, like I said, man, if you see me in the streets, you think I just gave myself a buzz cut. You know what I'm saying? It looks real. It looks legit. And I wish I would have known about this years ago. I would have done it 10 years ago.
Gotcha. In terms of confidence, how has this helped your life?
Oh yeah. I've been with the same job for 20 years just because, it's kind of hard to go to a job interview with a hat on. And, we stayed away from like weddings and funerals and churches just because you couldn't wear a hat in these places. There was a lot of Spanish clubs my wife wanted to go to. You can't wear a hat. So, I would strictly stick to like, the hip hop clubs, the younger clubs that you could wear, urban gear. And, what I'm saying now is, she's ready to go out. She's ready to go hit clubs. We're ready to go to church. We're ready to do a lot of things that we couldn't do before. As far as work, what I'm saying, I've been, I wouldn't say stuck, but I just been hesitant of even trying to go to a job interview just because, the way my hair and my head was. And now I have, once the world opens back up again, man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go job interviews. I'm ready to do, change my life a little, And it's all because of this. And it shouldn't hinder me like my wife said, but it does. Subconsciously it does hinder you. And I have 50, 60, 70 hats. I wouldn't leave my house. I would wake up and basically put a hat on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go back until it's time to go to shower and go to sleep. You take it off, and you've been doing it for so long. It's just routine. And now there is no hats. There is no routine. There is no limitations. And I love it, man. I love it. And I thank you, Enoch, for doing this. Man, it looks great. I feel great. Everything about it. I feel like I'm 30 pounds lighter right now. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
So you had a hair transplant before. You
Yes,
were also left with a scar.
Yeah.
In terms of maintenance, right? Or I should say, the results you got from the hair transplant versus this, how can you describe it too?
Well, I got the hair transplant about 17, I'll say 18 years ago, and it was fine in the beginning. The thing is, your hair keeps falling out. So it looks good in the beginning, but your hair starts falling, and then you start seeing, like these little, it doesn't look natural no more, So after 2-3 years, it didn't look good no more. And then as you're getting older, it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And you go back to these people and they want you to do another one, another one, another one. And those things cost 3 times, 4 times more than what this costs. And this is no maintenance. It's for life. You don't have to, worry about anything. And it looks, if not better, than what the scar thing does. And all that scar, the hair transplant does give you scars, and it hurts. It takes a long time to see results. You don't see results till about a year later. And like I said, it hurts, it costs a lot, and the results ain't guaranteed. This is guaranteed. This is my 4th session. After the first one, I saw a huge difference. The second one kind of pulled it all together, and then the 3rd and 4th were just little touch-ups. But I feel great. I haven't wore a hat since the 2nd session, and I love it, man. I feel like a new person.
So if somebody's on the fence and they're thinking about, well, usually the wives, right? So I remember your wife coming, oh yeah, I love you, you don't need it. You're skeptical.
Right.
And now going back and her seeing you.
Oh, she she can't even remember what I looked like before, like with my shaved head and stuff. She's like, I mean, she loves me no matter what, you know. That's my wife. She's gonna love me. I mean, I could get deformed right now. She's still gonna love me, but and she says that. But you know what I'm saying? You can tell a difference. I don't know, just the way she's hugging me, way she's kissing me now. I mean, maybe it's in my brain. I don't know, but I feel different. She feels different. You know what I'm saying? And the confidence, just walking around without a hat. You know, cutting the grass without a hat. Just doing everything. Going play basketball without a hat. You just, you know, or without a do-rag, or without something, a bandana on your head. You know, it's just. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, if you're even thinking about doing it, just do it. Don't even waste your time. Like I said, I wish I would have known about this 10 years ago. I would have done it 10 years ago. You know, I'm trying to get my little brother to do it. You know, he's in his late 20s, early 30s, and he's basically dealing with the thing I was dealing with 15 years ago. And you shouldn't limit yourself like that. This is non-surgical. It's you walk in and out, a little bit of pain, but you see results immediately. Enoch is a genius. After the second one, you know, most people, they just do 2, but because of my scar, I had to do 3 or 4. But most people, after the second session, everything is gravy, you know. So, I mean, if you're even thinking about it, I mean, it's cheaper than a hair transplant, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Fuck hats, all that bullshit, you know. Do it. I wouldn't even think about it, man. If I could turn back time, I would have done it a long time ago. Like I said, man, I can't repeat that enough. Just do it. Stop wasting your time. Fuck hats. You walk around so much confident, and I mean, that's just the way I feel. You know, everybody's different, but because of the scar on my head, it was very hard for me to just shave my head. And I would do it in the summertime to go to the beaches and stuff. But I can feel people looking at me when I walk by. You know what I'm saying? They're just giving me funny looks because that scar was embarrassing. You know, you go to nice restaurants, they don't let you wear hats, so you would take it off and they would see that scar. And I didn't like it. Now, I don't have nothing to worry about because you can't see it. So I feel better, you know?
Cool. Well, Lance, it's been a great experience.
Oh, it's been more than great, man. This is the best, man. Enoch is good peoples, bro. And like I said, you know, the first time I came here, I was very nervous and everything. I asked him a million questions, and he kind of felt like I had a lot of questions about the scar. And he touched me up. He did a little one inch section for free, just to see how you know, so I can see and I can calm down and I can see how it looks like. And I tell you what, that 1 inch section, it disappeared. It was like, I looked at it like a million times a day. Every 5 minutes I would look at it, and it was a little bit red, but after the second or third day, it blended in with my hair, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. It's gonna work. And that's what really made me do it, tell you the truth. I'm not saying for you to do free on everybody, but for me, that's what did it, you know?
Cool. I appreciate it. It's been a good, I mean, the outcome, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah, this is a little bit red right now because this is my last session. But honestly, man, you look at me, bro. I'm 44. I feel like I'm 24 again, yo. You know? I mean, that's what my wife says, at least. She's like, you feel like you're 24 again. And I was like, I really do, bro. I really do. And I can't wait till the world goes back to normal for me to start doing normal stuff again. You know, right now I ride bikes without a hat, without a helmet. I mean, I'm doing a lot of different things we wouldn't do before. Just walk around the park, you know. With the kids, I would always wear a hat. And even the kids are noticing. My kids are little kids. They're like, hey, where's your hat? I was like, I don't need it no more, you know. That's it. That's all I don't need it no more. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tanned or something, you know. So, I mean, this has been life-changing. Like I said, if anybody's even thinking about doing it, do it. And do it with him. This guy, I mean, I researched around, and he had about 300 to 400 critiques, and they were all positive. Not one thing wrong with it. And I was just like, well, let me go talk to him. And I talked to him, like I said, he made me feel at ease. He touched me, touched up a little 1 inch spot. You know, who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody's going to do something for free. And I went home and I told my wife about it. And she was like, do it, you know, do it, call him back. And I called him 2 days later and I set up an appointment. And it's been great ever since, man. I mean, I wish we could have a little before picture in this video so you can see what I'm even talking about. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even going to recognize that dude.
That's right.
Enoch, man. Thank you so much, bro, for real. Right, love it, man. I love it.
Much love. Thank you.